Hello everyone. In our previous video, we discussed about the asymptotic analysis and we also discussed about its basic introduction. That asymptotic analysis helps us in determining the runtime complexity and space complexity of a given algorithm. So usually this asymptotic analysis is being done by asymptotic notations. So what do we mean by asymptotic notations? So if we see the definition of it, asymptotic notations are the mathematical tools used to describe the running time of an algorithm in terms of its input size. So here we will discuss more on these mathematical tools, that what are those and how it helps in determining the running time of an algorithm. So in order to understand about these asymptotic notations, we'll take an example. Let's say you go to a car showroom where you want to purchase this car. So mostly you will look into the design of the car, and to the salesman you will ask one most important question is what is the performance of car in 1 liter of petrol, that how much this car travels in 1 liter of petrol. So basically the salesman will never give you an exact answer. He will simply give you the numbers based on certain conditions the car is running. So he will simply tell you that if you are running this car on highway where the traffic is very minimum, this car can give you a mileage of 25 kilometers per liter. And if you are running it in a city where the traffic is max, it will give you 15 kilometers per liter. And let's say if you are running for some amount of time in city and then in highway, which means you are encountering an average traffic, so it will give you around 20 kilometers per liter. So these are the three answers which salesman might give you when you ask about the performance of car in 1 liter of petrol. So when we talk about an algorithm, these asymptotic notations give us this rough idea that how an algorithm will be performing in certain situations. So here the asymptotic notations help us in determining the best case, average case and the worst case. So you can simply relate this analogy to these conditions, that best case would be that if you are driving on a highway, the average case would be that you are driving in both city and highway, and the worst case would be that you are simply driving in the city. So this is how asymptotic notations provide us an in-depth description about the running time of an algorithm in terms of its input size. So in our upcoming videos we'll discuss that what are the asymptotic notation types and how we can use those types to determine the running time of an algorithm in terms of its input size. I hope you like this video. Thanks, have a nice day.